Oh man, this looks terrifying. Look at all of those operators. But we're not scared. It's a beautiful day. We're going on a bear hunt, right? Okay, if you got that, props to you and your parents for reading you good books when you were little. If you didn't, then ignore me. But here we go. It looks a little bit scary because it has, gosh, that's a disjunct and a conditional and a negation and another conditional. So it's a conditional within a conditional. Ah! And we're going to prove an conjunct with two negatives in it. I feel overwhelmed already. But that's okay. We can do it. Okay? Now, first, we want to get not G. Why do we want to get not G? Because that's one of the things we're trying to prove, okay? And we have the stuff we need to get it very simply. If B...
You said a bear hunt.
I did say a bear hunt, Elsa Gray, and I'll read it to you in just a minute. But let me finish my logic video first, okay? If B, then not G. And they gave us B. So we're going to get not G by 4, 3... modus ponens. Please don't make this mistake. Ada Brooks said to me the other day, modus tollens or modus ponens, whichever one is the negative one. And I understand that thinking, because in one of those things you deny the consequent and therefore you know the antecedent's not true. But in this, we actually are, even though we're getting a negative, we're getting it through modus ponens because we're starting with if this, then that, this, therefore that, even though the that is negative, okay? Modus tollens would have been if this, then that, not this, so it would have been not G, right? Or just G because of what rule? Double negation, good. So not G would have given us not B, but B gives us not G. Okay, now how can we get B or C? 3 addition, right? We can basically add anything we want to that B, because if berries are yummy, then we can say berries or cantaloupe are yummy, is yummy, right? One or the other is yummy. If one of them is true, then we know that one or the other is true. Okay, now we want to get not if A, then D. This looks like a complicated thing to get, but look. This whole thing right here is what we're trying to get, and look what we need to get it. B or C, we have it. So we're going to say 1/6 modus ponens, right? Again, if you get the antecedent, you get to give yourself the consequent. Now, we want to get not E. Now I'm stumped. I wonder if that's a typo on my part. Because I don't think you would have been able to get not E. This is right. This is right. That's right. I think this must have been... Let me look it up. Look, this is not valid. Do y'all see that? If this is negative, then this should be, then, y'all see what I'm talking about? You see the problem? I hope you see the problem. Let's assume that I messed up and this should be a negation right there. Now we have not if A then D, therefore not if A then D. Oh! I'm messing up right now. Look, aren't y'all glad to see me mess up? See, this is hard. This is not a conditional. I was looking at this thinking it was a conditional, but what is it?
Mama.
It's a disjunct. So to prove not E, we need exactly this. We need a negation of this, and that's what we got. So now we're going to do 2, 7. hold on just a second, I'm almost finished. I just got it. 2, 7, disjunctive syllogism, which says, if A then D, or not E, not if A then D, therefore not E. Okay, and now of course this last one is just going to be 5, 8, and what is it? Not addition, but conjunction, because that is a conjunct QED. Okay, do y'all see what just happened to me there? I misread my symbols. I assumed something that wasn't true. This is not a conditional, it's a disjunct. And I was looking at it thinking it was a conditional. So this happens to all of us. We need to slow down. If you're stumped, you need to reread the line. Read it out loud to yourself if you need to. Mutter under your breath, okay? And say to yourself, okay, if A then D, or it's not if then, it's an or, which changes what we need to prove something. So I messed up, but then I figured it out, which is what y'all are gonna do. You're gonna mess up a lot, and then you're gonna figure it out. We're gonna plow through. We've got this. Okay, more proofs and more videos coming.